and welcome. How are we doing tonight? Very good, excellent. I want to say first and foremost, thank you so much all for coming. We're going to be recognizing our high achieving students this evening, as well as some staff faculty, and also more importantly, their guests. So welcome. So this is the Phi Theta Kappa student induction ceremony. Like I said, we want to give this warm welcome to students and their guests. My name is Melissa Lord. Just so you know who I am. It's good as a reminder. No picture. So I am the chapter advisor for Phi Theta Kappa. I am also the academic, or rather student wellness coach here at Quincy College. My office is conveniently located right over there, so very convenient. I know most of these students, so it's just wonderful to see you all here tonight. Alongside that, I do want to recognize certainly President DeCristofaro, Dr. Yatten. I also want to recognize some other members of our President's leadership team. We have Elizabeth LaForest, Jessica Cherry, Megan Giovanoni. And I also want to recognize some of our deans. So we have Dean Carroll, we have, I believe, Dean Gillis, Dean Manning, and I also want to recognize some of our Board of Governors. We have Frank Santoro sitting right up front here, as well as Philip Chong, Robert Hernandez, and Dolly DePesa. So welcome to everybody. Without further ado, I would actually like to introduce the president of PTK, Jake Lozan, and as well as Cosmo. And Jake has the pleasure of introducing President DeCristofaro.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jake Lozan, and as Melissa said, I am the president of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society here at Quincy College. Our first speaker of the evening this evening is a guy who has been around the block in the city of Quincy for many years now. He has had quite a journey. He was in the public school system, and now he's up here at Quincy College as the president. And I'm also going to tell you that I have been fortunate enough to have a good relationship with him for many years now. He has always been good to me, Dr. Richard DeCristofaro.
Well, thank you, Jake. You know, I know I've been around the block. People can see I've been around. Not just one block, several blocks, but that's okay. But, you know, we have known each other since you were in kindergarten.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And I've always told you that I've admired, you know, and I've told your family too, that I've admired your grit and your courage and your vision, but most of all, your heart, all right? That's who you really are.
Thank you.
So, sure. He comes back with that. That's so gentlemen, I'm just very, very proud of everything you've accomplished, all right? And I want to say thank you to Mom Michelle that's here, and Dad Peter, and Sister Tess, who I've, again, known for quite a long time. But a great family. So thank you, Jake.
No
and
problem.
Thank Cosmo, too. Okay. So congratulations, inductees. And, you know, before I begin my very brief remarks, I'd like to thank Quincy College staff that are here, and also their most able assistants in planning and preparation for this evening, Melissa Lord, Shauna Sweeney, Meg Marr, and Megan Giovanoni. Thank you very, very much for everything that you have done, as well as all our staff that's here, our faculty that's here, to make sure that we really congratulate everyone that's inducted this evening. So, good evening, and so proud families, Quincy College faculty and staff, Provost Yatten, and most importantly, our newest inductees into the Alpha Pi Psi chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Now you say that 10 times fast. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. But it is an honor to be here and an honor to celebrate your academic achievements and commitment to excellence. You all have maintained a real successful blend of balancing habits of the mind through everything you've done, your accomplishments in the classroom, and habits of the heart that shape who you are. And we know you're respectful and you're considerate and you're caring. So both the habits, or the what and the who, will guide you to meaningful accomplishments through your dedication and perseverance within the classroom and life. Your induction into PTK is not just a recognition of your academic prowess, but also an invitation to lead and to serve and to inspire. As you begin your membership, remember that your journey is just beginning in PTK, and it offers numerous opportunities like scholarships, leadership, professional career development, and community service. We ask you to engage actively, seek out these benefits, and continue to strive for excellence. So in conclusion, I congratulate each of you on this significant milestone. It's your hard work, determination, and personal commitment to excel that brought you here this evening, and absolutely will assist in making certain that you will continue to shine as learners and leaders, both within and beyond Quincy College. Thank you so much, and we're so very, very proud of you all.
Thank you, President Cristofaro. Next, I would like to introduce our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Yan.
I would like to start thanking Melissa and Megan for their extraordinary hard work to put this event together, along with the staff and faculty members. President Cristofaro, we should be thanking you every day, and we are, for your leadership. But guess what? Today, the biggest thank for leadership goes to Jack here for leading the Honor Society. Thank you, Jack.
No problem.
Good evening, Board of Governors, President Cristofaro, faculty, staff, guests, and most importantly, our inductees. Thank you so much for being here. Tonight, we gather to celebrate you, not just for your academic achievements, but your commitment to learning, your dedication to community service, and your potential to lead. This ceremony marks an important moment in your life. Your induction into a distinguished honor society that values leadership as much as scholarship. Phi Theta Kappa recognizes not just what you have done, but who you are. You are here because you are a leader. You lead by continually pushing boundaries of what you can achieve and inspire those around you to do the same. You are here because you embrace this role with great enthusiasm and utmost responsibility. Today, this honor is a milestone. Tomorrow, it will be a stepping stone to give you strength and stability to welcome greater challenges. Challenge yourself to make a positive impact not just on Quincy College, but beyond. Continue to hold the light of learning and knowledge, which you will make larger and brighter to illuminate the path of others to excellence. Congratulations on your remarkable achievement. We are incredibly proud of your success. I have no doubt that you will make the world a better place with your contributions throughout your educational, personal, and professional journey. On behalf of the entire community, I take this opportunity to say to all our inductees, thank you for choosing and proudly representing Quincy College. And to our cherished guests, thank you for supporting your friend, your sibling, your child, your partner along the way. Once again, congratulations to all of you.
Phi Theta Kappa, just to give you guys a little info about the chapter itself. It's really an honor society that focuses on leadership skills, learning to socialize, learning to do community fundraising efforts, and also helping local communities. So I'm really proud of these guys for doing all of these things, building leadership skills, communicating with one another, and being very effective in all of those traits. For those of you that don't know much about PTK, I would like to show you a short video. Alongside the video, we also have some pictures of some fundraising efforts that we have done more recently. And the proceeds from this fundraising efforts and events actually went to the Richard DeCristofaro Learning Center for school supplies that the students needed. So that was really cool. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys this video as well as the pictures of our fundraiser.
Future is yours, even if you're not quite sure what that looks like yet. For over 100 years, Phi Theta Kappa has connected students like you with support, mentorship, scholarships, and resources to build their futures. Our mission is to celebrate your academic accomplishments and help you finance your education, build your professional network, and provide access to career guidance and job preparation tools. Whether your sights are set on transferring to the college of your dreams, or you're ready to jump headfirst into the workforce, PTK is here to help bright students just like you shine even brighter. PTK is more than just an honor society. We're also a community of supportive and diverse students and professionals, ready to help you live your life on your own terms. So no matter what your dreams look like, PTK can help you achieve them. Own your future with Phi Theta Kappa.
So here are some photos of the fundraising efforts that PTK put together. As you can see, we had a bunch of different raffle baskets that we raffled off to students. A lot of those included self-care workbooks, self-care items, and some gift cards as well. So that was pretty successful. So great job, you guys.
So good evening, everyone, again. So first thing first, I want to share with you, tonight I feel truly excited and honored to be here as part of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. It's my first time, so I'm kind of nervous. It's great to see so many familiar faces here, and also not a lot of you are here. So for those who don't know me yet, my name is Jessica, and I'm a student here at Quincy College. I've been here for 2 years, and I'm currently a peer tutor, vice president of Computer Club, and an active member of International Club as well. So my 2 years here at this college has been filled with unforgettable memories and incredible support from all my professor, classmate, friends, and family. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you all for being part of this journey with me. And for all of you sitting here tonight, I want you to take a moment and thank yourself for all the hard work you put in, all the students who's being inducted today, all the moments that you think you cannot push further, but you discipline yourself to continue and push through and become the version of you sitting here tonight. So take a moment to thank yourself. And those are the moments that brought you here. And as part of life, I know there will be times when things get difficult, but I hope when that time comes, you will remember today, the induction ceremony, because this is not just a celebration of all your achievements, but it's also the real evidence that the successful version of you, the hardworking version of you, the intelligent version of you exists, and it will continue to grow and shine brighter as long as you keep that faith in you. And once again, big congratulations to all of you and to me. And together, I believe we will shine brighter and become better version of ourselves. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Jessica. That was such an inspiring speech. Next, I am pleased to introduce our staff guest speaker, Robert Newell, LICSW Professor of Human Services.
That's going to be a tough act to follow, Tom. All right, I too would like to welcome you to tonight's induction ceremony for Phi Theta Kappa. I'm thankful to have been asked by Melissa Lord and the Student Success team to speak this evening. Thanks also to Jake for his commitment to the PTK presidency for the past couple of years. Jake, while it's going to be exciting to watch you and Cosmo across the stage at graduation in a few weeks, you're going to be really missed here at Quincy College next year. I'm honored to be here tonight amongst the students, families, staff, and faculty. Thank you, President DeCristofaro and Provost Yatten, for your support. But most importantly, to our new PTK inductees, it is a privilege to stand before you this evening and to extend my sincerest congratulations. As a human service professor, Jake and Melissa asked if I would speak tonight a little bit about the importance of mental health in academics and the importance of self-care. So I'm going to try to focus my remarks on that a little bit tonight. Being inducted into PTK is a momentous occasion and one that you will remember for years to come. It recognizes not only your academic achievement and excellence, but your dedication, integrity, and determination to grow as scholars, as leaders, and as people. Tonight we celebrate more than just the grades on your transcript, but the long nights, the early mornings, the quiet resilience, and the courage to keep going, even when the path ahead isn't easy. But the truth is, hard work rarely comes without a struggle. Behind every certificate awarded tonight is a story that might include full-time jobs, caregiving responsibilities, financial challenges, cultural barriers, and even struggles with self-doubt. Some of you have worked through grief. Some of you had to have worked through fear. Some of you have done all of this while showing up to class, staying on top of your assignments, and chasing a dream at times that may have felt impossibly far away. We don't always see these stories on paper, but they are deeply present in this room tonight. And I want to take a moment to honor that. Because success, or real success, is not defined solely by perfection or prestige. It is also measured by perseverance and how we treat ourselves along the way. Think of a time that you set a goal for yourself and that you were able to persevere. For me, this literally involved a mountain. Many years ago, on a cold February night, I stopped into my local Eastern Mountain Sports to make a quick purchase and to get on my way. However, walking in, I ran right into someone that I knew from the community, and she invited me to come sit with her. As there was a presentation that evening, her daughter was speaking all about the Cascade Mountain Range out in Washington. She went to the presentation, I enjoyed it, but at the end of the talk, her daughter extended an invitation and was leading a group expedition up Mount Rainier that Labor Day. Never ever having considered mountaineering, I surprised even myself in engaging in conversation afterwards and actually signing up to go to Seattle. I set a challenging goal for myself and set about to accomplish this. All spring and all summer that year, I spent hours each week training, hoisting a ridiculously heavy backpack, probably filled with all my college textbooks that I couldn't sell, onto my back, and practice climbing. First, I started at the local high school stadium, and I eventually graduated to the mountains up in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. I worked all summer to condition myself to travel out to Seattle and to climb a snow-covered mountain that was 14,000 feet that I knew little about. While your goals might not involve literal mountains, in the midst of academic pursuit, we often talk about excellence, goals, deadlines, and achievement, but not always the cost that it can have on our mental and emotional well-being. We don't always talk about the pressure to be everything to everyone. We don't always talk about the quiet anxiety that comes with high expectation, or the burnout that can sneak up after weeks or months of pushing ourselves too hard. But we must talk about these things, because mental health is not a separate part of student life. It really is student life, and it's human life. Taking care of your mental health is not a distraction from your success, it is the foundation for it. Self-care doesn't always look like spa days or time off, although these can be great when they happen. Oftentimes, self-care looks simple. Radical acts of compassion for yourself, such as getting enough sleep at night, saying no when you need to, asking for help, giving yourself grace on days that feel impossibly hard. We often equate strength with pushing through, with doing it all, with being unfazed. But I believe that true strength looks different. True strengths can be quiet. It can be whispered, "I'm struggling," or in a moment of honesty with oneself. It is easy to celebrate the victories that are visible, such as awards, grades, degrees, sports achievements on the court. But let's also honor the victories that aren't always seen. Showing up to class the day after a devastating loss in a sports tournament. Finishing an assignment while fighting anxiety. Reaching out when you're feeling isolated or unsure. Continuing when quitting feels like an easier choice. These are all the moments that define character, and these are the quiet triumphs that matter deeply. Getting back to my mountain experience in Seattle, climbing over rocks and ice towards the summer proved to be one of the hardest experiences in my entire life. However, I was determined to do so once I had set my mind on that goal, despite all my doubts and wanting to give up probably about every 5 minutes. And quitting seemed certainly like the easier choice, for sure. And while we didn't quite make it to the summit, our group got turned around a few hundred yards away from the summit because of avalanche risk. But I was still pretty proud of my accomplishments in terms of setting the difficult goal for myself, committing to it, and persevering. PTK is not only an honor society, it's a community. And with it comes a responsibility to care for one another. Create a space where everyone can be seen, valued, and supported. Let's be the kind of scholars who uplift as we climb. Let's normalize checking in on each other, not just about classes, but how are we really doing? And in addition to striving for excellence, remember to advocate for wellness, strive for balance, and to practice kindness. Because leadership rooted in empathy is leadership that changes lives. To every inductee, I want you to know that this honor reflects your past efforts, yes, but even so, it reflects your potential. You have already overcome challenges that would have stopped many others in their tracks. And you will face more, as we all do. But I hope you'll remember this moment here tonight and know that you are worthy of good things, not because you struggled, but because you have and you will still rise. There is no shame in needing help. There is no failure in taking a slower path. There is only the deep, unwavering worth that you carry within you, yourself, no matter what. And as I close this evening, I want to thank you all for your courage, for your commitment, for your excellence, and for your humanity. To the family, partners, and supporters of our inductees in the room tonight, thank you for walking beside these students, for lifting them up when they were tired, for believing in them, in their potential, sometimes even before they did. And to my fellow faculty members, thank you for your wisdom, your patience, and your guidance. You truly do make a difference every day. Again, congratulations to tonight's PTK inductees, and may this be the beginning of even greater things. Be well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Newell. That was such an inspiring speech for our students. Myself, as an advocate of mental health, I really enjoy the themes that you had for your speech. It really is a journey, and you all should just be so proud of yourselves. So I can't echo that point enough. So let's get right to it, the important part of why you're here. So we are actually going to do the calling up of the students with your certificates. And I am going to ask both President DeCristofaro and Dr. Yatten to assist me with that, as well as my esteemed colleague, Shauna Rowland. Mary Barboza.
Congratulations, Mary.
Thank you.
Jason Flanagan.
Get a picture of that, Jason.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Thank you.
William McDonough.
Well done, Billy. Congrats.
Thank you.
Congratulations, William.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Next, we have Keith McGregor.
Congrats to you.
Hey, Keith, congratulations. Thank you, sir.
Next, we have Juvina Montero.
Congratulations.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Next, we have Megan Mulosin.
Megan, congratulations. Very good. Well done. Sure.
Next, we have our esteemed student speaker, Jessica Nguyen.
Well done, young lady.
Next, we have Gian Fan.
Congratulations, young lady. Well done.
Duyen Tran.
I know. Hey, congratulations, young lady.
Thank you.
Good. Well done.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Gabe Perez.
Good job.
Gabe, congratulations. Thank you.
Next up, we have Joseph LeBlanc.
Congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Next up, we have Beverly Payton.
Emily, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Sure. Pleasure.
Jake.
Next up, we have Hannah Payton.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you
young
so
lady.
much.
Proud
Thank
of you. Sure.
We have Kanyen Yasin.
It's okay.
Last but not least.
Thank you.
Last but certainly not least.
No.
So at this time, I would like for all the new student inductees to please rise. I am pleased to present to you these candidates for membership in our Honor Society. These students have fulfilled all requirements for membership and have been selected because they have chosen scholarship, leadership service, and fellowship as their hallmarks. I recommend them for acceptance into the Alpha Pi Psi chapter of Phi Theta Kappa for Quincy College. Please, everybody join me in congratulating these students with a round of applause. Well done, everyone. You guys can take a seat now. Before we do closing remarks, I know I have probably said this in the beginning, but I feel like it bears worth repeating to you all. We know what an achievement this is for students to, focus on their academics while balancing, full-time jobs, families, other life responsibilities, as well as Dr. Newell highlighted, maybe mental health struggles as well. So I just want to highlight that point, and you're all truly just very amazing. So just keep that in mind, okay? So congrats again. One more round of applause.